Hey Cancer, tap in with your energy down below on my thumbs up button. We're going to get into an urgent message that your angels really want you to know at this time. Thank you, Spirit, for clear and accurate messages for my Cancerian vibe tribe. What do our angels want us to know urgently? Thank you. So, Cancer, you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Okay, and so I feel like this is for someone who has recently connected with this spiritual gift and is maybe in a place of wanting to dive into it more or learn about it more. Understand it more. You may even just be in a place of confirmation, like, is this what Spirit really saying? Because you could be kind of doubting your ability or doubting your quote unquote resources or whatever you feel like you would need to be a spiritual teacher. And there are so many variations of a spiritual teacher, and I really just feel this purely as, I just caught 111, so there could be a message in that number for you, but I feel spiritual teacher here purely means someone an earth angel here that's able to kind of teach and guide in the spiritual aspect, right? So above the 3D. And because of that, your angels want you to know that you are protected. So you may already even resonate with the fact that you are a spiritual teacher, or, you know, you've resonated with your spiritual gift and you're trying to operate in it. And I feel like that's what the energy is, Cancer, because there's been a big push here lately in the energy, especially around your career. And I know there's sometimes controversy around your spiritual gifts and, you know, profiting from it or making money from it or whatever. That's another story for another day. But I am one that believes that your gift makes room for you, and so Spirit is kind of urging you to dive deeper into that. So however you resonate with the okay, my bad, y'all. I don't even know if hopefully y'all heard me. I'm sorry. Okay, but however you resonate with the spiritual teacher aspect, this message here, Spirit is wanting you to really dive into it. This is like your purpose, okay? So spiritual teacher, you could even be someone that is just shining light on you know, certain, like this. I'm seeing so many things here, y'all. I'm gonna actually read the additional message here, but I'm just seeing where, yeah, definitely it's like you're connecting with your spiritual purpose, like why you were born, what you're intended here to do. Akasha, and that gives me the vibe of like Akashic records. It's like you have spiritual knowledge, you have access to something that other people don't have, but you're here to share it with other people, okay? So the additional message says that you have already helped many people by giving them guidance, advice, and messages. You have a natural gift for delivering just the right words along with a healthy dose of comfort and inspiration. Now we urge you to be available for even more people. There's something that you experienced, Cancer, and it could have been very traumatic as you were experiencing it, but because you experienced it and because you survived it, got on the other side, you know, because you made it through that, like even just your life, you know, just doing that, people, you never know who's watching, who's connected with you, and how that can affect them in their life journey. Okay. So, and you know, Cancer, I feel like you can probably resonate with the fact that people don't, like, no stranger. People can come up to you and tell you all their business, or you've been told that, you know, you're comforting, or, you know, you nurture. It's in your nature, Cancer, okay? It says your heart will tell you whether your teaching work will consist of writing, speaking, giving workshops, or counseling, or you may be guided to spontaneously help people who you meet at the store or school or at work, all right? Please know that you are absolutely qualified and that we angels back you up with our supportive energy and loving words. And that's what I'm saying. There's definitely someone that I feel like is feeling the vibe of like, who am I to be a spiritual teacher in whatever capacity? Like it says, you know, you could be an artist. and be a spiritual teacher. You could be a teacher and be a spiritual teacher. You know, like you could be a regular school teacher, okay? However it's resonating for you, I feel like you're questioning it. It's like spirit is giving you this new job or this new assignment, and you're questioning it like, I don't think I can do that. And spirit is basically telling you like, yes, the fact that you're being assigned it means that you can accomplish it. Okay, Cancer. Okay, but let me just finish the additional message. But that's what I was saying too. And that's just confirmation to let you know that your angels, it's like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. As long as you're doing the good that you're supposed to be doing, it's like you got spiritual gangsters around you. Okay. Because I'm going to tell you this. When you're walking in your purpose and you're trying to make something happen, there are going to be attacks. Excuse me. And there's going to be spiritual warfare because we're diving in the spiritual realm. This makes sense. We just had that new moon in the 12th house, which is the things of, spirituality, the kind of the esoteric, the mysterious, the things beneath, and I feel like as Cancers, we're that intuitive to kind of go beneath the surface. And so that's what this energy is. But let me go back to the message, okay? It says, please know that you're absolutely qualified and that we angels back you up with our supportive energy and loving words. This is your divine life purpose. See? Ask us to help you with your teaching work and we will do everything we can. And so that looks like, spirit connecting you with the right people, the right people that are going to help you get to where you're going. This may be people that come in and offer guidance to you along the way. It's like you may not know A through Z and the whole ramifications of this spiritual teaching gig that you've basically signed up for in your life. Like you signed a spiritual contract and said this is what you were coming to do, like this is what you were put here on this earth to do. And so now you're like maybe second guessing yourself or wherever you are in that part of your journey. But now is the time to kind of lean into that. And I feel like collectively that's been a message, just even like no matter your zodiac sign, collectively, that's what it's going to take to change and shift the world, y'all. Is people waking up and living in their purpose. And we all serve different purposes. My purpose doesn't look like yours and anybody else's, and yours for, whatever reason. But when we all work together, it's like a unified body that kind of, there are smaller quote unquote purposes that all kind of come together to make this one big purpose. And I feel like that one big purpose is to kind of heal the world. So that's what you're being charged with. And, it doesn't have to be that you're up here on YouTube doing tarot readings or whatever. Don't think of it just as small as that. Think it could be anything, however it's resonating for you, Cancer. You know what your heart is calling you to do. You know what you feel like you've been here, like you've been called to do. And you're definitely protected, okay? So you can relax, you can feel safe, even though, because things may, like some of you may already kind of be experiencing this spiritual kind of warfare, and kind of be kind of tense. See, yeah, the 5 of Wands was there at the bottom of the deck. And you see how in this 5 of Wands, it's like everybody's kind of in this dark color, and then there's this one person in the light color. That's what you are. And I'm not shading anybody when I say this, but Cancer, it's like you have a light that you need to go share in dark places. That's your spiritual, that's your life mission. That's you being a spiritual teacher, whether this is at work, okay, whether this is at the movie theaters, like it could be anywhere. That's when you follow your intuition, your guidance. Like, spirit could have you say something to a stranger and you feel like you didn't say anything, but you really changed their whole life. And you may just never know. But I feel like there's something that you need to stand for or that you're wanting to stand for. And people could be fighting against it. I'm telling you, anytime that you're doing something spiritually, anytime that you're in this space and anytime that spirit is trying to grow you spiritually, trying to, move you into your purpose, there's going to be pushback. There's going to be, kind of the powers at be or whatever, the energy, the enemy, basically, that's going to try to get in the way, that's going to try to fight this. But here you are, the Chariot, you're the rebel. It's definitely given it's giving Cancer that someone may have an unpopular opinion about something too. And it's like you're standing for it, right? Because that is like, that's your ground. That's what you were sent here to do. Let's actually just get some more insight on this energy, this message for Cancer. What does Cancer's angels want them to know, Spirit, about their spiritual gifts? Some of you are experiencing an awakening or may have just experienced an awakening. The Knight of Pentacles is showing up. The Queen of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, I do feel like some of you going back to what I said about kind of making money from your spiritual gifts. Some of you could definitely be coming up with some type of plan, or like you could be in the beginning, not necessarily the beginning stages, but kind of like the next step, because it's not the page, it's the Knight. But with the Knight, you're moving very slowly, very methodically, very, you know, cautiously in a sense, not over cautiously, but I do feel like, definitely there's some planning that is happening in this Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like too, you know, the Knight of Pentacles speaks about the Knight of Pentacles is a reliable person. I feel like this really can be your energy, Cancer, and that's why Spirit is saying you are this spiritual teacher. You're someone that's solid. You're someone that's patient. You're someone that can do kind of, you know, withstand the hard work or whatever. But like I said, this isn't the beginning. Like, it's not a beginning stage, but I do feel like someone is in the place where you're trying to enterprise or like turn your gift into a business. Okay. I feel like that is resonating for someone, and wherever you are in that spectrum, like you could be feeling wrong about it. Cause I'm picking that up for somebody. Like maybe you feel, or you don't feel qualified enough to make money from it. Maybe you really want to kind of maybe move out of what you're doing and make your life purpose work for you. And you're trying to make a plan or step by step to do so. Maybe that's what's happening in this Knight of Pentacles, you know, but being very, very practical. Okay. Very, very, this is a time to be able to kind of try new things. And I feel like, yeah, it's giving enterprising businesswoman, turning it into a business. But don't get caught up in the speed of things. I feel like, you know, haste makes waste. There's a process too. It's like you could still be kind of in a spiritual boot camp in the sense. So fall in love with the process, Cancer. Don't move too quickly, or don't feel like things aren't moving because they aren't moving quickly, if that makes sense, or things aren't happening. What else does Cancer need to know? Ace of Wands. See, yeah, Cancer. Ten of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. There is something that I feel like you may have decided to kind of end, or something has, you know, recently ended in your life where Spirit is giving you a new lease on life or a new sense of purpose. You know, and it could have even been that you fulfilled one mission or one purpose. Because some of you, it could be that your life is taking a pivot in the sense of you being a spiritual teacher. I definitely see you kind of giving back and see sharing your gifts. It's like, yeah, you're sharing your love and your gifts with people that are like underprivileged or less fortunate. This is you, Cancer. And this Six of Pentacles, this is you. And I feel like, yeah, it's time for you to be, and I'm not saying that you have to like show off or whatever, but it's definitely time for you to kind of put your gifts on display. I'm gonna say that, because even I've never realized this, and I can't really tell, but it gives me the vibe of like there are people behind there too. So it's not just, you know, it could be on a very intimate scale where it's just you and another person, or you and two people, but some of you, it could be on a larger scale where there's more people that you need to reach. Okay. But the Ten of Swords here at the bottom of the deck definitely gives me the vibe that something has ended. And it could be, you know, when I see the Ten of Swords, you get that bittersweet energy. But the fact that the Ace of Wands came out, I'm definitely seeing this as a new creative beginning, a new kind of excitement. Okay. A new project, a new inspiration. You've been urged. You have some type of urge to create something, you know, tied to your life purpose, whether it's, like I said, you could be a creative wanting to move. You're getting ready to paint your masterpiece or something like that. That's what this energy is giving. And I feel like, you know, there should be a lot of, there's a lot of potential around this energy in the Ace of Wands. Okay. A lot of potential of what could be, what could grow into be. And I feel like you need to be enthusiastic about that. All was not lost when something ended. Okay. All was not lost when, you decided, because yeah, there could have been a hang up where you were trying to hold on to your old purpose, or what you felt like, or where you were in a certain time in life, or what you were supposed to be doing, and that may be shifting or changing. It's like, it's definitely giving new inspiration with this Ace of Wands. I'm gonna pull one more tarot card. What else does Cancer need to know about this? Yeah, look, the Nine of Wands is coming out, and this reminds me about a message that I felt like I was supposed to tell you at the beginning, Cancer. Like, stop fearing stepping into your power and who you're meant to be and your purpose. Stop fearing that you aren't who you know you're meant to be. Even if you feel like you aren't them today, like, because you're able to actualize it and see it or envision it, that's indication enough that you are enough. You have the means, like you have the you may be feeling like you don't have the qualifications or whatever, and that doesn't matter. It's like, and you know, like, what do they say? God qualifies the call doesn't, you know. So it's like, don't worry about if you don't have some type of degree or some type of knowledge. Like, as long as you have your vision and your goal and purpose in mind around your life purpose, Cancer, you're going to be guided to that, navigated to that. But I do feel like there's some fear, some apprehension for sure in this Nine of Wands about maybe this creation, because even in this Ace of Wands, it makes me feel like, you know, you may have had to leave a place that was kind of like barren, like a desert, like there was nothing, you know, you had to be in search of where your water was, especially, yeah, with this Knight of Pentacles. And it may be kind of like I said, falling in love with the process. The Nine of Wands confirms that you're almost there. The 9 is almost to the 10, right? And see, we skip from the Ace to the 9, so there feels like there's some miraculous or exponential growth that's happening around for you, and that's spiritual in nature. Okay, but yeah, there's some fear, some apprehension in this around you, Cancer. One confirmation again, someone needs to know that you are protected. You may be concerned, you may be feeling like you have hidden enemies too, or whatever, but you are protected, okay? And the fact that the Empress is here at the bottom of the deck, Cancer, I feel like Spirit is trying to say that your abundance, okay, your overflow exists on the other side of this. It's like on the other side of this wilderness. When you come out of your wilderness, you're going to find like the land of milk and honey, where all your, like, everything you need is there, like your place. You know what I mean? So it's like coming out of this kind of apprehensive state. So let's actually see. What's the advice for Cancer here in this Nine of Wands energy vibe? Manifestation is popping out. So look, manifest your desires. And so that means you want to be very careful. I feel like stay in this energy of enthusiasm and being inspired, okay? This is where too, I feel like someone needs to hear, work with what you got to get what you want. Okay, it's like, be resourceful with what you have. Start where you are. Don't try to think of what you lack and what's not going to be. It's like start or focus, right? Take action. And I feel like continuing to move forward. In this 39 card, yeah, a lot of potential around a situation for you, Cancer. A lot of potential, but I feel like you could be kind of like sabotaging yourself or playing yourself in a sense. Like you're sleeping on your talent or your God-given gift. And that's what's going to bring you the abundance that you desire. That's what's going to manifest, yeah, your good fortune. And look, timing wanted to pop out. And I feel like this is like the timing is now. Okay, you want to be specific about the timing. Timing is important. Someone here needs to know that it's not too late either. It's not too late. Like, as long as you're alive and you have a dream, you could have been given new inspiration, like, and you're 99. It's not too late to, you know, accomplish it, okay? So, trust the timing. Know that there's no rush either. Like, understand the process. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles for Cancer here. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles for Cancer. So we have the mature woman that shows up, and this gives me the vibe of that Queen of Pentacles that came out at the bottom when the Knight of Pentacles came out. So some of you could definitely be connecting with someone more mature, but I feel like honestly this is who it's like, this is your higher self, your future self, the mature version of you, right? Some of you could be connecting with the fact of getting some type of advisement or getting some type of guidance from a boss, a mentor, whoever, someone that is wiser, someone that may have the information that you need. Okay, someone that I feel like is going to offer some type of support or some type of advice, Cancer. So it's like and this advice, it gives me the vibe too, like this Knight of Pentacles gives me the vibe like there could be a message arriving from this person. So there could be a older woman, and they don't necessarily have to be older in age, but in regards to spiritually, they could be older and, you know, wiser in the sense of they have experience more. It's like you could be connecting with them, and for some of you, this person could be deceased and they're connecting with you spiritually in a way. For some of you, this is going to be real and tangible. It's going to happen in the 3D. However, you know, however it's supposed to happen for you, it's going to happen for you. But I feel like, you need to be open to this message or this advice. It's like, take heed to this advice that you're being given, because this guidance is showing up in a way that is going to help you be your look, divine support is showing up. And see, with gift of money and the Knight of Pentacles, it definitely feels like there's some type of tangible resource. It could definitely be money for you. A sudden financial windfall or change that happens where you're supported to be able to bring this vision out. And it feels like, you know, like a small win. I'm not saying that you're going to hit for millions or whatever, but whatever it is, it turns from being, it's something reliable, but it turns from being kind of slow or methodic to something like a quick turnaround. Divine support showing up though. I feel like, you're about to connect with some type of earth angel that's going to be like this. It's a feminine energy. Could be male or female, but I feel like the feminine energy is like going to take what you have in regards to like your talent, your spiritual gifts or whatever, however it resonates for you, and they're going to be able to help you like multiply it, or for some of you even enterprise it. Okay, this is someone that maybe has already done it. They have some type of knowledge spiritually that's going to be able to, it's like you have a leg up on whatever that you're doing because of this person. Okay, they could even be definitely investing in you financially. But this, I feel like it's for somebody, it's tied to you making money or how you're going to be like living your life, like your livelihood. So your purpose could definitely be turning into your livelihood, you know, however it resonates for you. So look, long road try to show up here too. So, and that's what I feel like, you know, you could have, it could be feeling like it's a long road, definitely with the 9 of Wands that came out, but things are developing. I feel like too, you know, you've changed paths. It's been a slow but steady, reliable growth. Okay. Also too, I feel like this is kind of speaking to making long-term plans, Cancer. Okay, making long-term plans around your occupation. So that's showing up. This is in work or business. The fact that the pentacles are showing up, this could definitely be money for someone. So, however that resonates for you. I'm going to pull some additional messages just to see what else shows up for you, Cancer. But I feel like lean into your talent. Spirit is trying to help you. It's like you have the ability. Somebody could be wanting to manifest a specific, like maybe you have like a goal for a specific amount of money. I'm just saying this for example. And it's like Spirit is giving you all the, instead of like giving you the money, quote unquote, it's like Spirit is giving you all the information and guidance for you to be able to do it. I'm getting that quote, like you teach a man to fish. If you give a man fish or whatever, he eats for a day. But if you teach him to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime or something like that. That's what's happening here. That's what I feel like is happening here for some of you, Cancer. Additional messages. What does Cancer need to know in this, at this moment, Spirit, in this current energy? There's still time to change the role you're on. It's never too late. I feel like someone definitely needs to hear that. It's like it's not too late. You could have put 20, 30, 40 years into something, and your heart is nagging you to move down a different path or explore something different or move into something that's more meaningful to you at this time, because you've changed and evolved, Cancer. It's not going to resonate the same, as before. But yeah, it's time. I feel like, you're moving down more into your spiritual purpose, your divine purpose. Okay. You're creating, a you that you'll be proud of. And I feel like that's what's happening. Spirit is helping, to like mold you and mature you and grow you into someone that you're going to be definitely very proud of. Okay. So, look, remember, you came here to teach others. Like, yes, you are a teacher. You are a teacher, Cancer, in your own right, in your own way. Spirit is trying to confirm and let you know that you absolutely need to be sharing your light, your gift. There's something that you know or experience that no one knows or knows like you. And Spirit is trying to get you to share that light. Okay. That door has been open for you to. So definitely confirmation, you guys. If you want more insight on this, like, definitely work with me one-on-one, okay? You can find more information about that in the description box below. Look, give yourself some credit for how far you've come. That's why I said it's been a long road, but look back and see how far you've come, okay? With the Nine of Wands, that's what I said. You're not at the Ace anymore. Look, you've done a big jump. You've done a lot of growing and evolving. There's a lot of work that has been done. Like I said, you're not at the beginning, and some of you may be feeling insecure or because you're not at the end, quote unquote, but Spirit is saying stop focusing on the end and give credit to yourself right now where you are, okay? Because your life is at a turning point, but you're ready, okay? And again, you being this unicorn, that's why I say it's like you being unique. You're creative, or you're gonna create something that only you can create, something that you can be proud of, something that it feels like it's a part of your legacy, Cancer, you know what I mean? So, and that is your divine life purpose. I'm gonna pull one last one. With greater awareness, you will find the answers that you're looking for. So look, diving into your intuition, being aware, okay? So opening that third eye, trusting and listening to yourself, okay? Take chances. You'll realize how perfect something will turn out. So look, take a chance on yourself. I feel like that's what someone's needing to hear. Take a chance on your talent, turning it into a different and new occupation. If nothing else, for sure, definitely Cancer, give yourself credit for, one, how far you come, and give yourself more credit for being qualified to do whatever it feels like in your heart you're qualified to do, okay? I'm gonna leave this message here, though. I really do hope that it resonates for someone. You found it helpful in some way. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I would love to have you a part of my Vibe Tribe. If you want information about personal readings, one-on-one coaching, mentorship with me, all of that can be found in the description box below, or you can check out my website, BossLadyBtarot.com. In the meantime, in between time, until next time, I love you, my Cancers.